Well, hey everybody, it's time to take another trip through my trash. This is the fall edition of my trash bin, which looks like this. And I like to get rid of it, so I'm going to go through everything. And I haven't practiced this at all. I'm just going to give you my first reaction after I pull something out. So first thing is, this is Moroccan oil self tanner, which I've had in my possession for probably 3 or 4 years and never really used it regularly. And I know a lot of people self tan, but I don't really care that much. But I wanted to use it up, so I thought I would use it, and I really liked it. I'd buy this again. And it goes on with a mitt. I bought a mitt at Ulta, and so you don't get your hands all brown. It goes on very smooth, and it's a good color. So I would definitely get this again if I was interested in self-tanner. The next thing is, if you know anything about me, you know I'm really into sunscreen. This is Empties UV Physical Broad Spectrum SP41. I thought this was my best color, but you know, after I've worn it for a while, I've decided that it's a better color for me than the Elements SPF 44. It's a little bit lighter, but it really still makes me look pasty, even though it's tinted. So I probably will not purchase this again. Also, it really doesn't play that well under makeup. Okay, this is for the ladies. This is called the Honey Pot. So this is for the hashtag down there location. I am really interested in trying to keep the pH balance correct in that area. So I did some research on what would be a good product to use that didn't have any fragrance in it. So I like this, but I won't get it again because the pump was hard to manage. But I like the name, the Honey Pot. I think I got this from Target. I can't remember, but anyway, I'm using something else now, so I won't be purchasing this again. And then I've got a few of these in here, of course. This is my CeraVe Moisturizing Cream, best cream ever, my favorite cream. Highly recommend. You can put it on your skin when it's damp or wet, when you're in the shower or out of the bathtub, or when your skin is dry, but I like to put it on when my skin is damp. I like the fact that I can do it that way because that really seals in the moisture and prevents the transepidermal water loss. As you get older and you let your skin dry out more, you can kind of get that crepey looking skin, and this really keeps my skin in good condition. I actually have one more at the top, so I've gone through 2 of these probably in the last 6 months. We'll definitely be repurchasing and have repurchased, and actually the ones I've purchased since then have a pump on them and they're a lot easier to manage. This is dishwashing liquid. This is by Caldria, and it's called Neroli, and I should have a magnifying glass. Sea salt Neroli dish soap. I love this, and I actually use this to wash my hands too at the sink. It's very, very mild and gentle, but I love the smell. Definitely repurchase. This is the Biossance Squalene Omega Repair Cream. This is a very emollient cream. Squalene is a skin smoother, and it's very, very good for your skin. Definitely like that product, having that in there. This smells kind of funny to me. And it was very, very thick, which I liked. See, emptied it. But it smells a little bit like, it smells like it could be rancid, but it's not rancid. It just does, it's not pleasurable to smell. So I probably won't repurchase this again. I've got something else that I'm using right now. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. Really like this a lot. Sometimes though, when my skin feels particularly sensitive for some reason, this even stings my skin. So I'm using Vanicream cleanser now, and I like it better because it provides me a more consistent experience when I might be having skin that is a little bit sensitive for some reason. That never stings my skin. But I like this feel of this cleanser, but not enough to have it be uncomfortable. So I probably will stick to the Vanicream and won't repurchase this again. This is just a mouthwash I use, Listerine Naturals. And I liked it because it was clear and it doesn't stain my sink. I am thinking that this probably doesn't have alcohol in it, which is probably why I bought it. But it also doesn't have fluoride in it, I don't think. And my dentist asked me to use mouthwash with fluoride, so I won't be repurchasing that again. This was a Skin Active Garnier, the sulfate-free cleanser. How I use this was at my bathroom sink. This is what I use to wash my hands. I don't use soap anywhere on my body. I use only gentle cleansers on my hands and as body wash. And so I was using this, but I think what I'm going to do going forward is I'm going to use up the rest of the CeraVe hydrating cleanser as hand soap, and I will then go to the CeraVe baby shampoo and wash and use that instead. This was a sunscreen by Skin Medica. It's a mineral only. I only use mineral on my face, SPF 32. It's tinted. This was too dark for me, so I won't be repurchasing this again, but for someone who's got darker skin than me, like a medium skin or a tan skin, this would be a great sunscreen. It felt really good going on, works well under makeup, but it just was the wrong tint for me. And also I want a higher SPF, so I won't be purchasing that again. This is my Avene Retinol. This is 0.1%. So this is the highest over-the-counter retinol product that you can get, and this has got retinaldehyde in it, which only requires a one-step conversion to convert to tretinoic acid, which is the same thing as Retin A. So this would take a little bit longer than if I put Retin A directly on my skin. Where I use this is on my neck and my chest. I cannot use Retin A on either area, they're just too sensitive. So I use this every night on my neck and chest, and I use Retin A on my face. Have just repurchased this. I have 2 bottles waiting. This is my hair taffy. It's by Kenra, texturizing taffy. This is what I use as my last step in my hair care routine when I do wash and dry my hair. This is just a nice, it's like taffy. It's purple. I just use maybe just a pea-sized amount, rub it between my fingers, and just put it on the roots of my hair, and it keeps my hair from getting flat. So I have repurchased that again. I love that product. This is a recent find, Aveeno's Therapeutic Shave Gel. I'm really trying not to use fragrance in any of my products that I use on my skin at all. And this is for people with sensitive skin. It also helps prevent razor bumps, and it soothes dry, sensitive skin. I like this a lot. It's just as good as any of the fragrance skin gels that I use to shave. I'm only shaving once or twice a week now, so this has been working out really well. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, have to edit that out. This is my soaking solution for my contacts. This is Boston. Sometimes I'll buy Boston. Sometimes I'll just buy the Walmart or the Walgreens generic brand. And this just helps my contacts be a little bit more conditioned when I put them in my eye, so it keeps them from getting dry. This is my Retin A, and I get the tretinoin cream. This is 0.1%. I put this on my face every night. I really like it a lot. This was what I used up. I don't use 0.1% anymore because it was really too harsh for my skin. I was putting this on my hands because my hands could tolerate it, the backs of my hands. I'm now using 0.05%, and I noticed such a difference in my skin since I started using Retin-A in 2018. I've gotten rid of just some dark spots on my face. I still have one over here that's kind of stubborn. I don't know if that's ever going to go away. But I used to have this spot right here underneath my eye, and it was really, really big, and now I don't have it at all. And I think that combined with the sunscreen has really helped this condition of my skin. Another hydrating face cleanser. And then we've got another sunscreen. Now, this is Color Science Unforgettable Total Protection Face Shield, SPF 50. This was their, they only used to have one color, and it was a little bit on a peachy, pinky tint. So it's not something that I looked great in alone, but it was definitely better than having a white cast. I am working on combining this with other sunscreens to have a better blend so that if I want to wear this all by itself with another sunscreen, it's actually the UV Elements one, mixing those two together, and that gives me a nice tint that's more appropriate to my skin. So, but I do like this a lot. This plays well under makeup for me. I have another product that's made by them. It's called the Glowy one. And I tried that by itself, and oh my God, that was just way, way too glowy. It emphasized my lip scar, it emphasized everything on my face, and I cannot wear that alone. So I'm using that as a primer. So this can be used as a primer too. So I really do like this product, and I will repurchase and have repurchased. Oh, this is the CosRX Advanced Snail Mucin Power Essence. I know that sounds really gross, but I really, really like this a lot. I will purchase this again. I'm going to wait for it to go on sale. And I really liked how this felt on my face. The thing I did like about it is it has a pump, so you could just pump it. You didn't have to dip your fingers into a container. I had another product made by them where you had to dip your fingers, and I felt like I was putting my fingers in a large thing of snot, and that wasn't real pleasant, but it does the trick, and I really think it gave a lot of hydration to my skin, and I think this is a really good product, and I will repurchase that again. I cannot pronounce this name, not even going to try. This is the eye cream. It's a Korean eye cream, and it's got urea in it, which is a very, very moisturizing cream. I've heard many, many, many people say, dermatologists, skincare experts, that you don't need an eye cream, that you can just use your regular cream. There are some people that don't agree with that. I didn't really notice anything from using it, honestly. I mean, it was just another step in my skincare routine, so I think I'm not going to repurchase this again. Although I did like it a lot, and I did like the feel of it, but it's just an extra step that I don't need to do. I'll just use my regular moisturizer. Another CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. This, I was never so glad to get rid of this. I didn't want to throw it away because I bought it. This is the Anti-Aging Armor by IT Cosmetics SPF 50. At first when I bought this, I tried to put it on just like I would put a sunscreen on. So 1/4 teaspoon on my face. Way too much. This really is not meant to, for my face anyway, I don't have a big face. It's not meant to be a sunscreen in the way that one should put sunscreen on their face. Dermatologists and skincare experts say you need at least 1/4 teaspoon on your face, 1/4 teaspoon on your neck and chest. And with this on, it makes me look like I've got a really dark mask on my face. So I used it up as a mixing agent with other sunscreens, and that's how I used it. So it was really more appropriate to be a foundation. So if you're looking for a foundation, this would be a good one. It's a very silky, thin fluid. That would look really nice, but I'm more interested in using other foundations. I don't need this for a foundation. And you know, it's SPF 50, but you can't get enough of this on your face to really give you SPF 50. So I'm kind of like, what's the point? So I won't be getting that again. This is my eyebrow razor, and I get this at TJ Maxx. It's by Ardell, and I like it because it's a small, I might have what it actually looks like in here, but it's got a small head on it so that I have small eyebrows and I can really get in there, and after I've plucked, if there's anything missing, I just do a little bit of dermaplaning in that area, and just to remove any additional hair and just slough off the dry skin. Have repurchased, will repurchase. This is my hair conditioner for colored hair by Pantene Color Preserve Volume. I really only use a conditioner and a shampoo that are for colored hair. Now, I won't repurchase this again because I'm trying to use shampoo and conditioner that doesn't have any sulfates in it. And I think this has sulfates in it, and I really like what I'm using right now. So I won't repurchase that, but I did use it for years before I knew that's what I should consider doing. This was really nice. This was a setting spray, but not really, by Farsali. It was the Rose Gold Skin Mist, and it smells really good. It smells really good, but you know, like I said, I'm trying not to use fragrance on my skin. This was something that I saw on Emily's channel, and she really likes it a lot, but I really don't want fragrance on my skin, so I won't be repurchasing this, but I did use it up. And the reason I said it's really not setting spray is because it doesn't have alcohol in it. Setting spray is really only setting spray if it has alcohol in it, and it makes your makeup not budge. This would be something good if you just wanted to freshen things up during the day and you wanted to have kind of a pick-me-up from smelling it. That would be nice. But I won't be repurchasing that again. This is the razor that I use. I really like these. I can't remember what the names of them are, but I just bought some new ones. I just like the shape of it and the handle, and it's made by Bic, and I wish I could remember the name of it, but I can't. Sorry about that. And I can't see what the name of it is on here. Wait, let me see. Get my glasses. Maybe I can see. Nope, I can't. Still can't see. Nope, sorry. Not going to be able to tell you, but I will repurchase those. This is CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. I use this up. I use this in the morning and at night for lotion. I don't use the CeraVe AM because that's got chemical sunscreen in it, and I actually like only mineral on my face, so I use regular sunscreen, and I use that after I've applied my moisturizing lotion. I will probably not repurchase this again because I have another one that I'm using right now. At least I won't purchase it again anytime soon because I really do like what I'm using. I'm using the Vanny Cream Moisturizing Lotion, which feels very much like CeraVe PM. And it's got the same things in it. This is this is actually not an eyebrow razor. I did not use this for my eyebrows. This is by Tinkle, and it has a bigger head on it. And what I actually do with this is shave the stash and shave any of the larger areas around my eyes. If I did my own dermaplaning, I would use this for that, but I don't. But I do like to get rid of the top lip hair, if you know what I'm saying. This was the Ultralight Cleansing Oil by Neutrogena. This was something I saw on Susan Yara's channel, but it worked fine, but it's got fragrance in it. It doesn't say fragrance free, but I don't know. I didn't love it, so I'm not going to buy it. I have something else I'm using that I prefer. This is Paula's Choice Sunscreen Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30. I like this. It's a little bit cool for my skin tone, so I am doing what I saw recommended on Angie with Hot and Flashy. YouTube channel. She mixes this with the UV Elements SPF 45 Ultra MD. So once I open up a new polish choice, that's what I will do. I do have another one in my stash waiting to be used. And I do like this, but all by itself it's a little too cool. Plus it's SPF 30, which I know is fine, but I really want to have more SPF in my sunscreen that I use. This is another primer. I'm so glad to be rid of this. This is by Milani, Prime Light. Was there anything wrong with it? No, but I don't need all the glow that it was presenting. Once you put this on and then you put on foundation over that, you kind of get rid of the glow. So I kind of think, what's the point? So I won't be repurchasing that again. I have some other primers that I'm trying to use up. This is Secret Key Essence. It's a galactamites product. So galactamites are a product that are used in Asian skincare, and it has been proven to be very effective in helping with anti-aging or pro-aging, as I like to call it. This is a dupe, according to Penny from Penn, the Penn channel on YouTube. This is a dupe for the SK2 Essence, which is really, really expensive. So I thought I would try it. This is a very liquidy. You feel like you're putting water on your face. And so I liked it, but I'm using something else that I really like better because it's a little bit thicker than a water-like feeling. So I actually feel like I'm getting more moisture out of that, and that's the Tatcha Essence. I'll go over that when I empty it, but I don't think I'll repurchase that again. This is Coenzyme Q10 Serum by Timeless. This is a peptide serum. I really like this a lot. This is something that I used at night. But after I've done some more research, I think I really want to use this twice a day instead of what I do now, which is to put the Matrixyl 6 on at night, and this was on in the morning. This has the same ingredients in it pretty much as the Matrixyl 6 Scents by Timeless. It's a peptide cream serum, but this has more in it. I want to say this even has vitamin E in it, so I'm thinking if it's going to give me more bang for my buck, why not just use this twice a day? So once I use up the Matrixyl 6, I'm going to get this and I'll use this twice a day. I'm trying to simplify my routine. This is a daily brush cleaner that I use. I got from Sephora. I want to say I think this is about $15. And I really like this because I use this every day pretty much to clean the brushes, my makeup brushes, as I use them. And it tells you to spray it on a cloth and then wipe your brush on the cloth. But I like to spray this on my brush and then wipe my brush on a paper towel. That's how I do it. I just feel like it works better. Right now I'm using a Walmart product that seems to work just as well as this. So I don't know if I'll repurchase this again. I might just stick to Walmart if I can continue to get it. Here's another Avene Retinol. So I went through that. I think I seem to go through those every 2 months. This is the Gimme Brow by Benefit. I really like this. This is shade number 3. This is a good shade for me. I'm trying another product right now, but I do have 2 more of these in my drawer, so I do like these. It has a nice little tiny brush on it, really tiny brush, and it's just perfect. It really gets in there really good. I don't get it all over my face, and it holds my brows in place, and that's what we're trying to do. This product is by New Lash. This was a eyelash conditioner, so I would put this on at night before I went to bed, and it's supposed to make your eyelashes grow longer. I was using Revitalash before that, which I really like a lot, but I saw Dr. Dre talk about how she didn't think that these products were really that good for your eye. They can cause your eyes to have a darkening effect to them at the eyelash line. And I wonder if I really need them. So I am not using eyelash conditioner right now. We'll see if my eyelashes get shorter. If they do, I think I'm probably going to go back to Revitalash. This is the Timeless Matrixyl Synth 6 that I was talking about, another peptide cream. Just less of ingredients in it than the coenzyme Q10. I like it, but I'm going to use the coenzyme Q10 twice a day and not that. This is a mascara that I tried, which, woo, this was pretty black, and I really liked it a lot. However, it's by L'Oreal, Voluminous Carbon Black. I think this was waterproof, I have a feeling, because I noticed when I was taking my makeup off at night that not all of it was coming off using the double cleanse process that I use. And in the morning, I would wake up and I would find little black stuff in the corners of my eyes, so I wasn't getting it all off, and I don't like that. I don't like going to bed with any trace of makeup on, so I probably won't get that again. I'm using L'Oreal Lash Paradise right now. I might try something else, but I probably will not repurchase. This is Banana Boat Sun Comfort SPF 50. This is a chemical sunscreen. I use this on my body, use it on my neck and my chest. I like it. It smells like a coconut. Oh, I love that. I love that smell. And I can use chemical sunscreen on my body. It doesn't bother me at all. But I have another Banana Boat product that I'm using now, so I don't think I'll be purchasing this again. I can't remember the name of what I'm using. It has the word air in it. But I did like that a lot. This is Empties PM Therapy. This is a nighttime moisturizing lotion. This would be similar to the CeraVe PM. The difference is it's more expensive, a little bit thicker. It's got rice protein in it. But I think there's just a lot more ingredients in the CeraVe and the Vanity Cream lotion than there are in here, although I really, really liked how this felt going on. I felt like I was doing a luxurious thing for my skin, but there just weren't enough ingredients in it to make me buy it again, plus the expense, so I won't repurchase. This is from Niod. This is the multi-molecular hyaluronic complex. So what this is hyaluronic acid, several different kinds of it, because hyaluronic acid comes in big molecules and small molecules, and some of them penetrate your skin and others have a harder time. So this has multi-molecular hyaluronic acid in it, which supposedly is going to allow that to really get into your skin. Hyaluronic acid is something that we all produce naturally, and also it is supposed to provide extra hydration, and I really don't think I need it. I like having extra hydration. I don't like an extra step in my routine. So I purchase skincare products that already have hyaluronic acid in it. So I don't think I need this. Won't repurchase that again. This is a couple of lippies. I think that's all the lippies I have in here. Yep. So this one is from Milani, and this is their Rosy Bronze Keep It Full Lip Plumper. It's supposed to be a dupe for the name escapes me, my favorite lip plumper. It's supposed to be a dupe for that. It's not really quite a dupe. It doesn't give me that same tingle on my lips, which I know a lot of people don't like that kind of feeling. I really like that feeling. But this is fine. This is a really nice lip plumper, and I love this color. This is a really good color for me, and I've already repurchased a new one. Actually, this is the one that it's the dupe for, which I can't see. No, it's not gonna. Oh yeah, here we go. Buxom, thank you. Buxom lip cream or lip polish. This is more like not a cream. This is more like a polish. So it's a little bit more iridescent. And then this was a sample size of the Buxom Lip Cream, and I really like that. I have Buxom Lip Cream on today over my lipstick, and I love how it smells, I love how it feels, and I have lots of Buxom Lip Creams. Another Tretinoin one, I think this is my 0.05%. Love that. Here's another CeraVe PM, went through several of those. This is this is a brow gel, eyebrow gel by NYX Control Freak. It was clear. It was all right. I'd rather have a brow gel that has color to it, frankly, and just go with one product and not have to put a clear on. My eyebrows, I'm using an eyebrow pencil on it to fill them in. So if I already had nice eyebrows without doing that, this would be fine. But I'm really trying to keep my eyebrows as warm as I possibly can. So I would just go with a colored eyebrow gel. Here's another sunscreen that I went through. Here's dental floss. I really like that. Glide by Oral-B. Love that. That's my dental floss. Here's my contact lens cleaner. It's by Boston. Sometimes I'll buy Walgreens or Walmart, depending on what's cheaper. This is a travel version of that same thing that I just showed you when I was traveling before COVID. This was real handy to keep in my purse or in my suitcase. Went through quite a few of those. I got this because 2 YouTubers that I watched said how it makes your eyes bright. It's called Lumify, and it's supposed to, as we get older and our eyes get redder, like the conjunctiva and some of our blood vessels get redder, this is supposed to brighten up your eyes, and it does, but not enough for me to keep using it. I had to put this in 10 minutes before I put my contacts in, and that just means I have to do too many things in the morning. So I will not be repurchasing that unless I get really super red eyes. More Retinol for the neck and chest. This was NYX Epic Ink Liner. I bought this because who told me about it? I want to say, I don't know, maybe Sabrina did. And I bought this, but I really like a felt tip liner, one that doesn't split apart. It's not hair. And I think this one split apart. And so what that means is if you don't put the cap on right, the hairs go every which way. And then when you actually go to use it, you can't avoid getting black liner in other places that you don't want it to be. So I will not be repurchasing that. I don't know if I showed it to you, but this is what it looks like. This was an eyebrow pencil by e.l.f. Inexpensive. This was recommended by Emily. And this is a brow pencil. It's kind of like a universal brow color. It was all right. I didn't like the tip on it. I really like the thin tip, the micro brow tips. This was too much, the angled tip, kind of waxy, not as precise as I like. So I won't be repurchasing that. Then this is something that I was trying for a while. It's Retinol Advanced, and this is supposed to be for super deep wrinkles. I don't have any super deep wrinkles. I'm just going to stick with what I have, so I won't be repurchasing that again. And then this is, this is the Epic Ink Liner that went with the box that I showed you, the eyebrow pencil with the funky brush on it. And then we're almost done. This is my Aquaphor Lip Immediate Relief for Severely Dry Lips, Lip Repair. Love this. Have already repurchased. It feels so good going on. It's just nice and plain. It's not too silky. It gives me a good amount of like really good moisture, and it's good overnight too. So I will repurchase that. And then this is the pen I like, what do you call it? The liner pen I like. This is by Revolution, This is a pen tip, so I can really control my wing when I do put a wing on or when I wear liner. And I have repurchased that. Love that. And then this is the last thing. This is my Beauty Blender sponge. I replace these every 3 months. I clean them every day with the Beauty Blender soap. But I love this Beauty Blender. I will continue to buy Beauty Blender-like products. They're not all alike. I'm using one right now that is a dupe for Beauty Blender. It's by Beakey, Beakey, which I got on Amazon, and it's very, very much like that. It's a little bit larger than this, but I really love these. Real game changers, these Beauty Blenders. So that's it for my empties. I hope you enjoyed this, and I think my next one will be maybe in the winter or the spring, depending on how much I go through. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.